High above the clouds floats a magical city of Jinn. Towering buildings glow with shimmering light. Rivers of celestial blue energy weave through the city. The architecture breathes with ethereal beauty. Jinn beings glide gracefully in the sky. Their presence adds mystery to the radiant city. Floating platforms connect the majestic towers. Magical flora blossoms around the glowing paths. A symphony of light and color enchants every corner. Brightly hued Jinn gather for whimsical celebrations. Evening brings a cascade of luminous star showers. Reflections dance across the river's enchanting energy. The city's heart, a glowing crystal, pulses rhythmically. Harmony resonates through every street and alley. The Jinn city thrives in eternal, mystical splendor. The eldest Jinn's eyes gleamed with blue light. He could control human thoughts effortlessly. The human's mind glowed under his mysterious command. Meanwhile, the middle Jinn faced a fierce storm. He raised his hand, summoning fiery winds and flames. Raw powers swirled around him, transforming the scene. The youngest Jinn embraced the darkness around him. He disappeared into shadows, becoming one with the night. His form shifted into a large black bird, soaring away. The brothers possessed unique, formidable powers. Each Jinn's gift shaped their path in existence. They balanced their strengths with careful wisdom. Sometimes, the youngest marveled at his brother's abilities. They relied on trust and harmony to succeed. Together, they envisioned a world changed by their powers. Their legacy was a mix of fear and admiration. The three Jinn brothers appear, each with a unique aura. Jandal, the eldest, has a dark blue aura. Kilin, the middle brother, has a fiery red aura. Nasir, the youngest, has a transparent, fading aura. Jandal controls a human's mind, eyes glowing blue. Kilin stands in a storm, winds swirling fiercely. The sky rains light flames under Kilin's power. Nasir disappears, transforming into a black bird. He flies into the dark night sky. Close-up of Jandal's eyes, glowing blue. Kilin's eyes glow red, highlighting storm control. Nasir's eyes glow green, hinting at transformation. Each power reflects their distinctive personalities. The brothers' abilities are revealed in vivid detail. Their unique auras define them even further. The brothers soar through the sky, winds guiding them towards distant Sanaa. Night falls, they stand on a mountain, overlooking Sanaa, cloaks fluttering. A thick cloud moves over the city, carrying the brothers like natural forces. One brother touches Sanaa's ground, causing a tremor. He senses something hidden. Darkness envelopes the city. The brothers sneak through alleys, observing, planning. Jandal enters the palace, facing Sanaa's ruler, and influences him with a gaze. Kilin stands in a storm, winds uproot trees, and floods send people fleeing. Nasir sits with animals, whispers to a dog, causing it to attack the crowd. People of Sanaa notice chaotic nature changes, wild winds, and erratic animals. Night falls over Sanaa under Jinn control, chaos with disasters and animal attacks. In the ancient city of Sanaa, known for its labyrinthine streets and towering architecture, a mysterious figure named Jandal moved with a purpose. Draped in deep emerald robes, he stepped quietly into the grand palace of the ruler. The hall was adorned with intricate mosaics and flickering torches casting melodic shadows. Seated on an elaborate throne, The ruler watched Jandal approach, a curious expression on his face. As Jandal settled before him, their eyes locked in a hypnotic gaze. An unsettling silence enveloped the room, thickening the air with whispers of old magic. The ruler, initially firm and authoritative, gradually softened, his expression shifting as though caught in a trance. The court watched, holding their breath, as the power of Jandal's influence seeped into the very essence of the ruler's being. Far away on the city's outskirts, Killen stood alone amidst a tremendous storm. The horizon was engulfed by churning clouds, and the wind howled through the branches like a banshee. Trees uprooted from their foundations and soared into the sky as if rebelling against the earth. Water rushed with wild abandon, creating torrents that swept away anything in their path. Killen's eyes blazed with an unusual intensity, seemingly commanding the chaos surrounding him. In the bustling marketplace, Nasir found companionship among creatures. Sitting cross-legged on the dusty ground, he whispered gentle secrets into the ear of a formidable dog. In an instant, the dog lunged into the crowd with a feral ferocity, inciting panic as stall owners and shoppers scrambled for safety. In the ancient city of Sana'a, a group of elders and scholars gathered in a dimly lit room, the flickering light of candles casting ghostly shadows on the stone walls. Their faces were tense, their voices low, as they exchanged worried glances. The mystery that had gripped their city demanded answers, and they were determined to find them. An elderly man, his white beard shimmering in the candlelight, opened a time-worn book filled with cryptic symbols and spells. As he flipped through the fragile pages, dust rose into the air, dancing in the light. He stopped at a passage that spoke of the jinn and their dark powers, his fingers tracing the faded ink. "The signs are all there," he murmured, his voice breaking the tense silence. "The jinn are among us, bringing chaos and disaster to our city." His eyes, piercing and worried, swept over the gathered elders, their minds racing with the implications of his words. A close-up shot captured a deeply concerned elder, her eyes betraying a deep-seated fear as she uttered an ominous line about the looming danger. "We are not alone," she whispered, her voice carrying the weight of centuries-old fear. "The jinn have returned, and they surround us. We must act, and quickly." The urgency of the situation led the group to draw intricate magical circles on the dusty ground. Each stroke was deliberate, their movements precise. They were preparing for a ritual, an ancient protection rite, to expel the jinn and save their beloved city from further harm. Outside, the people of Sana'a moved cautiously through the narrow streets, whispers of fear caroming off the stone walls. They spoke in hushed tones of the strange occurrences, the mysterious disasters that had befallen them. Faces etched with worry, they wondered aloud what unseen forces plagued their home. The fear was palpable, binding the city in a collective tension. Yet, hope stirred, anchored in the knowledge that the elders were working to protect them, to banish the dark forces and restore peace to their lives.